Come on, guys. There we go. Well, that was really weird. We tried to go live a first time, then it completely bugged out and it said disconnected, then reconnected. So just know there might be a international outage on Verizon, so make sure to sue Verizon. We make sure to, when we do stuff like this, stick underneath the $15,000 lawsuit, thing. So Lance H78 says, "Sup? Thank you for your 3 letters. I'll give mine. Sup? Good. What's up? I'm good. Thank you." Also, my number for the day, on a scale from 1 to 10, with 5 being the average score, rounded up or down to the nearest tenths place, we are feeling, well, general fatigue. It's associated when one goes on break after a strenuous semester, and I just generally am like, wow, I feel like I should be doing work, and yet I'm not. But what can I say? Still on that grind set right over here. Nice man, mean woman. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment, though. I appreciate the general encouragement. One update. I don't even remember that I was following this guy, but there was a guy, an artist. I believe he makes spray painting collages on the internet, and he wrote a suicide note on Instagram. People don't know if he's alive or not. Actually, no, he did post something recently saying he tried to crawl on top of the bridge and he didn't have the will to jump off, and I felt bad. What's interesting is he probably had thousands of people. He has about 15,000 followers. A bunch of people were messaging him, probably telling him to, I don't know, just take a rest, put his meds back in his mouth. But honestly, what he was saying here, you can pause this if you want, but this is basically the crux. It's stuff that I've seen before, especially on people with manic episodes. Now, here's the thing. A guy like that, he's not beyond saving, but he's beyond saving from a third party, right? I can't save him. There are people who I can talk to and they can maybe receive the message. But I mean, when it comes to someone who is so far down the trench hole like he is, yeah, there is no talking and reasoning with him. He's got to really internally monologue and have his whole Disney movie climax scene with himself, not with me. I'm not going to help that type of person. But I did publicly post this, and it got deleted. No one saw it. And I think what I wrote, it's worth seeing. So I'm just going to read it out here. It's very easy to trick yourself into thinking that doing more work on yourself, in air quotes, will cure your mental state and calling the whole damn thing futile when it fails. That's called picking at a scab that should be left alone. No matter what, don't give up on yourself. That's beyond picking at a scab. That's full-on incinerating your scabbed appendage and claiming that the lack of a limb makes the lack of a scab okay. Stay here, mister. You got a lot to offer. In summation, I don't know what he's specifically going through, but acknowledge your scabs while letting them heal. And that sounds like something that someone at a Scientology meeting would say, which I totally get it. I know it makes me sound like a scam artist, but what's unfortunate is that scam artists took some very constructive self-help advice and turned it into scams. I'm just giving you the scam without the scam. What's the blue thing in the back? I don't even know what you're talking about. I do have visions of what I believe to be the true prophet, but I will assume that I can only see them. So anything you're saying, I'm going to imagine that it's a figment of my imagination. I watched Sonic 3 tonight. Yeah, that movie has been flying under my radar so hard, I didn't even put it on my anticipated movies list. Maybe I should. I mean, Borderlands, the movie's on there. So honestly, at this point, why the fuck not? The movie was a 10 out of 10 for me? Jesus, Lance, calm down. All right, well, you got 1 vote for Sonic 3. Let me actually check on Letterboxd to see if it's worth it. Again, not that Letterboxd is the end-all be-all, but it kind of is. Okay, hold on. Also, the reason I read that message out is because it's deleted off the internet. I put the effort into typing it. I might as well have it exist in some form right over here. Didn't like it that much. Was decent. And put your score in. Keep note, 5 is the average score. Or rounding up or down to the nearest tenths place. So make sure to be exact with this. Lance is giving it a 10, which I truly want to know what your criteria for a 10 is. It's a 3.7. That's quite high for a movie like this. I don't know if I am seeing things properly. Is Letterboxd hacked? It's interesting. Well, I saw the trailers and I sure wasn't convinced. And I mean, all I know of the Sonic situation is the initial render of the first movie and Sonic looked like a Jim Henson puppet that was remade with an AI software. But the more I think about it, it's more of an 8 to a 9. Well, you switched up real quick, but fair enough. I appreciate the honesty. I don't know why that behind you interests me so much. It's a gift. It was a gift from they call themselves the Brienners. That they were, they've kind of moved past their adolescent phase of obsession, but they were fans of the channel and also my Instagram, and so they prepared a gift. There's a lot of lore on my main channel about worshiping Megamind. I've kind of kept my religious past behind me, not exactly behind me, but behind a veil of supposed apathy towards religion and prophets, but I do still hold my faith. There's a lot of scripture that speaks on supposed false names for prophets, which I will say is close to false prophets. Jesus, Buddha, even Xenu himself, which people see Megamind as a projection of Xenu, as L. Ron Hubbard wrote about it in his scriptures. But truthfully and honestly, if you look at Megamind, he was a much more accurate visual description of the true Lord than any of the other ones, even when it came to Xenu and what L. Ron Hubbard wrote. I think that L. Ron Hubbard was just quite nearsighted, and that's why he kind of attributed Xenu falsely to what it truly was Megamind. I mean, that's what it was. So, that is their gift to honor my worshiping days. If you look up the Megamind sermon on Good Content of the main channel, you'll find all of my worship for him with a capital H. We still respect Megamind over here. I don't wave a giant blue sign or anything like that, and I don't paint my cock blue and dip it in blue paint or anything like that. We kind of keep it low pro around here. 5.5. I would say that's rough, but well, it is rough. Never mind. I was going to grind a character in a game, but I'm going to watch you instead. Oh, thank you. Well, you're watching me grind paper in between my teeth and then swallow it with my mouth. Hold on. Toe reveal? Impossible. It's too much work. God. Well, here's the closest thing I can do. I can reveal that I am celebrating Christmas properly. You see? That's not even Santa. That's just Frosty the Snowman. And an igloo is not explicitly Christmas related. So I'm kind of cheating, but honestly, I think it looks cool. And it's aesthetically, it kind of works. It's got red, white, and blue. Those are the three colors. Which very strangely to me, it just really fits Christmas for some reason. You don't even need the green in there. I don't need any secondary colors in my festive Christmas attire. Literally stay up for this stream. I'm glad it's 11:30. Fuck. I tried to do this earlier. Well, we're going to be doing this more often during the day. It's just I forgot to today, and I got lazy. I shouldn't do that. Couldn't take a screenshot. Do it again. Oh, don't worry. You can play this thing back at 2 times speed, but despite that, yes, I'll humor you. There you go. Perfect. Now you can take that out of context. It looks like I aggressively farted. You could totally edit a fart sound effect in there. Please do that. Thank you. It's 2:30 a.m. You guys just got to move out of the East Coast and come over here, man. The housing prices will be higher, and there is lead poisoning in the water. And also, you're going to have to deal with Gavin Newsom around here, but it's totally worth it. You can watch the paper stream 2 hours earlier. Hold on. Oh, my God. All right. I'm going to try and wrap this up real quick because today was weird. Don't know why I'm so damn tired all the time. Yesterday was so much better. Actually, day before yesterday was so much better. Right? Hold on. Perfect. All right. All 4 of you that are watching, and we really appreciate you. It's really interesting because it seems like I have accrued a new crew of people. If you go back to my streams, like even 6 months ago, but I mean, it's even better to go back like a year or 2 ago. Every year, it's like no one sticks around consistently. They always kind of, it's also because my schedule is very sporadic. I used to consistently do it at 10 every single day. I do not know what happened. I don't know how I did it back then, but this crew of Lance made 4 memes with the number 4 and monkey type shit. All you guys, it's like a whole new crew of people. I've never seen these people before. Which state am I from? If you're asking me, I mean, these other guys, I mean, they're in freaking La La Land. I have no idea where they are. They're in like Siberia or something. For me, I'm in California right now. Yes, I am in hell, but it's okay. Honestly, I'm not in LA, so that's good. I'm avoiding the worst of it. San Diego's not that bad, really. And it can get quite cool. The marine layer blesses us with with a little bit of a micro winter sometimes, especially at night. I mean, the thing about California that's fucked is the sun. Like, if there are some clouds in the sky and the sun just so happens to be covered up, I mean, that really makes the difference. Like, there's like a 40 to 50 degree difference if the sun is gone versus if it's not gone. Like, it's not, yeah. So, hope I get out soon. I've been told it's a life sentence, so I'm here to stay. But this is quite a minimum security prison. People managing this place fucking suck, so I can just leave whenever I want. I just got to come back, you know. Can I say I consider this place a little bit of a home with my other inmates? Came back, used to be in a few streams back then. Just a few though. You were basically doing the employee training back then. Now you're full time. Wait, hold on. We're on the second to last piece. This is the last piece. Speed run. Oh, I just accidentally threw the fucking paper onto the floor. Hold on. Wait. Now, we're going to wrap this up. Sorry, I'm not very talkative right now. It's just, I'm sure I'll get out of the phase where I'm treating this like a chore. It'll take a bit of time. But I hope that this is enough to keep you guys satiated until tomorrow, which will be day 819 of eating a sheet of paper a day. I'll see you then, and thank you for coming right now to watch me right now. And make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. And until next time, this is goodbye. In one of the streams, I asked if you would ever take a hole puncher and eat the hole punch pieces of paper. That means I'm just eating less paper, though. Why would I decrease? Why would I make this stream less impressive? Well, until next time, this is goodbye. Maybe I'll do that if I'm having a rough day and I want to eat less paper and cheat for some reason. Thanks for the suggestion, though. I'll see if I can do that. I think we had a hole puncher back in the arts and crafts age when my sister would just like make paper mache pumpkins and stuff for Halloween and stuff. Maybe we'd still have that. I'd have to go digging through our U-Haul, but till then, you guys are just going to have to anticipate that. All right, maybe that'll be my 1 million sub special, like 50 years from now. Eat me instead. Would be illegal. Also would taste probably greasy, but it's okay. See if you can send me a couple notes on the flavor profile right now, because I'm actually getting into culinary arts. So I know about the 5-4-1 kind of acidity, base, and bitter ratio. It's a real thing. Grant Otschotz, Michelin star winning chef, he talked about it. I think he was lying. He also later died. So maybe his recipes were poisonous. I don't know. But I'll eat you later. Also, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. What do I spend my money on? Pinball, records, and I'm saving up for something. I don't know what it is. I put about 80% of my paychecks into long term. So I guess mostly nothing. I don't spend most of my money on anything. But is that too personal? Oh, it's too late for you to ask that. I'm already answering in an extremely open and public way. But there's that. Sometimes I buy props for my videos. I used to buy condoms as a prop for the video, of course. It hasn't happened recently. I've kind of, again, every single stream, I just can't help but rant about how I believe I've fallen off, but I don't know. It's fine. I guess a self-fulfilling prophecy makes itself. Okay, goodbye. The end.